Hey guys, I am happy to see you guys online. To be able to get a little bit of a card reading going on. So, yeah, so the previous deck that I did, the previous live, somehow a card um, went behind a very tight space, and I'm trying to figure out how to get that out. So by the time that I get the card out, I'm with that deck. So, or maybe even just do what you call it, a recording. It's interesting that you know what I think somebody's trying to prevent you from thinking, or maybe prevent you from coming up with like your own decisions rather than like other things where it's just like it's kind of like that thing where it's just like you are like, think of it as like King Theoden from Lord of the Rings, where he's just like being talked by this character named Worm. How he's like leaning by the chair, kind of like whispering to King Theoden, and he's like uh telling King Theoden to like push out Gandalf, push out um all these other characters, but then finally Gandalf like frees King Theoden, and King Theoden becomes not only just this usual king, but he actually steps up and actually throws out Worm himself. He's like, you are banned from our kingdom, and I will be the one to kill you myself. And that frightens Worm. And Gandalf is like, I want you to not kill Worm. Worm will get what he deserves later on. And King Theoden is like, perhaps you're right, Gandalf. So he basically kicks out Worm, but like never really is the one to kill Worm. So basically, later on, that's when Gandalf basically confronts Saruman, and that's by the time where not only did Worm kill off Saruman, but when Legolas basically shoots his bow at Worm. So it's basically like it was like a win-win kind of a situation where not only Saruman died, but also Worm died. So yeah, um, that's kind of the situation that you're going through right now, Aquarius, because yeah, it's kind of like you were you were quote unquote um, attached from some other person in a way where it's like multiple years ago, before this person that attached to you came into view physically, you were definitely okay. Everything was just like light and happiness and excitement. And then this is when this mofo stepped in. Um, and this is like after the fact that you have met your person. But I would say your person was kind of like curious, kind of wondering who you were, because it was kind of like they knew who you were, but then they also had a feeling of like, who are you, kind of a thing. So yeah, you have the Three of Pentacles, and this is coming from the Moon and Stars Tarot. Um, so it's going to be a little bit different compared to the usual tarot. So Three of Pentacles, it's basically about like happiness. You're feeling excited. You're being able to be in this place where there's a lot of love, a lot of happiness. You're feeling like complete and whole. The thing is that somebody came into the equation and tried to demolish what you had. So this isn't like somebody that was um like they heard about something maybe of like your family, or maybe they heard about something about your company that you're working with, and they like joined in. This is what more like them kind of like maybe listening to one of your chats, things like that, or maybe some kind of online content. And now you're just like, I don't trust you anymore. Or maybe you might be like, yeah, I don't trust you. Or maybe it might be like, I really don't want to be there when you try to push your trust on me. And this was like, I feel like this is like fear from all avenues, not only from your avenue, but there's also fear from third parties' avenue. There's fear from your person's avenue. It's just like a, a three-pointed triangle uh, fear reality, where it's like, yeah, this is like, yeah, this is like there were a lot of burdens, there were a lot of stagnations, there were a lot of mistrusts, things like that. And you just like came to them saying like, I don't want this anymore. I don't like this. I dislike it. I really don't want it. And the third party was like, "Oh, you're gonna come like that to me? Then fine. I'll talk to your parents. I'll talk to your loved one. I'll talk to the person that you have a relationship with. I'll talk to your friends. I'll talk to your clients. I'll talk to all of those people telling that you don't want this." But the thing is that that very person that did that, that very person that was kind of like, "Oh, you're gonna do that? Well, then I'm gonna do this." That person right there, that person that is like trying to spread information about you, trying to um kind of like go from like listening to your person to to becoming the person that they're like spreading information about you about. That person is actually very evil. that person is considered as the third party. That person is not your person. Like, not at all your person. That comes to fruition as not your person. And I will not say anything more to that, because if it goes any further than that, then they're just stuck up. Those type of people are very pretty much stuck up about not just your energy, but about their energy, and stuck up about them trying to connect with you, and very much stuck up about trying to win you. And I mean, like, this is not like the all natural win you. This is kind of like the I'm gonna win you at all costs. No matter what I do, I'm gonna win you. It's kind of like that person that is just like, they get frustrated if they don't win you. They get very, very frustrated if they don't win you. And this is the person that is very evil. Very, very evil. Because it goes from the Nine of Wands to the Ten of Wands. Going from being fearful to hitting burdens. So, yeah, this is like, wow. Interesting. So you are very bound to receive achievement. You're bound to win something. Like, not just win something. I'm talking about like win the type of thing that actually was stagnant in your life. Like, you are going to win. These other mofos, this third party, this witchcraft party, they're not going to win. They're not going to win at all. They're going to lose. Then after the next jump in, they're going to lose. After the next jump in, they're going to lose. After the next jump in, they're going to lose. It's just going to be repetitive. Like this third party is going to lose every single moment of their chance. Then it comes to you and your person. You and your person will finally discover truth at the very exact same time. It gives me like the motion that, like, not only do you receive some kind of truth about this entire situation, but even your person is receiving truth about this situation, where it's like, maybe your person was just like worried or upset that they have done something wrong, but they're going to figure out that some creepo was at play with this. They're going to discover that some weirdo was playing at the strings of love, trying to tangle up the mess, trying to loop-de-loop everything, going like, woo, woo, woo. And the thing is that after this achievement came the truth, and this is where a lot, oh yeah. No wonder why that card needed to flip over. Yeah. So yeah, basically there was this Ten of Swords, which was a very hard conclusion. It's kind of like once you receive the truth, it's like finally the conclusion, finally something actually comes through. You're like, finally, finally, I've been waiting for this my entire life. Where was this freaking truth? And this is where like a lot of feelings from your person comes through, and they are like in the stance of like, okay, you know what, relationship. This is giving me the feeling of like they go from the thoughts of friendship to something a lot more, where it's kind of like they hold you but very loosely at the very start of this situation, but as time went on they held you tighter and tighter and tighter and tighter, because they discovered, or they're about to discover, that they have obsession about you. And not only will they discover that that not only will your lover discover about the obsession within them, but they will discover the obsession in a more twisted view within this third party. So let's go ahead and yeah, I feel like the first stack was the third party. The second stack is your person. Now let's get to you. So 6 of Cups starting it. I feel like somebody was playing the past. Somebody was acting like the past is actually in the here now. Yeah, this these people. Oh look, Chariot. Look. Do you want to know who is standing up there, up in this circle area? This is like twin flame energy. This here is like basically not this is like a picture of you, Aquarius. But the thing is that the energy of the chariot, the energy of who's coming in with this chariot, is actually your lover. So it's like a picture of you, but it's like the movement of the chariot is your person. So I would say either if it's somebody that is resembled as the chariot, or it could be somebody that is in the energy of the chariot. So it could be either or. With that being said, then there is this energy of feeling, empathy. It's kind of like they went from 0 to 100 within a single freaking second. Where it's like, you know, do you remember some of those movies where it's like some kind of characters like um, it's like somebody which it would be like your person in resemblance. It would be like they're like kind of closed off but still in connection, where it's like they feel it but they're not like alert kind of thing. um or maybe they might just have that like massive shine of light that came from God. It's like they got into a space where it's just like um they had to discover in particular about you, where it's like they went from very stale to very motivated. It's like they I feel like they had to discover it themselves, because it was like you were trying to help them. You were trying to open their process. You were trying to like show them the ropes. You know, one of my one of my clients from one of my jobs that I work. Um, I do like a what you call it? It's like dealing with people with disabilities, like people that have autism, people that have ADD, things like that. And one of my clients always continues to say, like, "Show them the ropes, Lenny," because they're kind of like they have a mentality of grabbing lines from movies, grabbing lines from TV shows. And I feel like this is a good representative phrase for what's going on, is that like um, God, or maybe even Yeshua, either one of them was trying to get you to explain this to your person. You're like you're like, okay, this is that, this is that, this is that, this is that, and this is that. But the thing is that your person was kind of like, no, I'm not gonna take that. No. But the thing is that God, or maybe even Yeshua, they were like, come on, dude, show them the ropes. But the thing is that every single time you showed your person the ropes, they just kept backing up, kept backing up, kept backing up, kept backing up. And then that is when they had the explosive realization, the explosive understanding of like who you were truly, going from being um, going from like mistakenly attacking you to actually falling in love with you, which is empathy. Then there is some kind of openness to decision. It's like every single thing that is all about empathy. Same thing with the Two of Cups, like as in relationships. That's when decision comes through. That's when the lovers show up together. And then there is some kind of feeling of balance. So I feel like I feel like your person was trying to be a balancer, trying to juggle you, or trying to juggle you and someone else. But something is gonna come to a what you call it? Something is going to awaken a understanding within them. They're going to be like, oh, so this is actually love. Oh. And not only will it go about your person's realization, but it will also go to your third party's person realization. So yeah. So I'm gonna still bring out more cards, but this is what is at the bottom of the deck right now: Ace of Pentacles. There's a lot of growth, a lot of prosperity, a lot of changes going on. You are going to love. Interesting that those came out all at the same time. So this here is friendship. Yeah. Not only about your perspective of friendship, but also your person's perspective of friendship. And if some of these cards that are about friendship relates to the third party, then by all means have it be that. But you don't have to. But I feel like this third party has just been too chaotic. It's kind of giving me like the third party's been just very like chaotic excitement, where it's just like too pented up. So yeah, so this is like this is your person. This card right here, they're coming from the friendship to actually falling in love with you. It's kind of like you were the one that awoken them. You were the one that has shifted a awareness within them. They're like, whoa, where was this? Yeah, this is like the security card, where it's like they were secure for quite some time, and then all of a sudden, boom, something came out, and they're like, wow, holy crap, maybe Aquarius is right. They're like, holy shit, is this Aquarius? Like they're like, is this Aquarius? Is this Aquarius? Oh my God. Wow. And this is where they get like a better perspective about you. This is where they get a better perspective of like where they're currently at. It's kind of like they went from drawing away from you to walking alongside you as like a ooh, yeah they I feel like they're trying to at this point in time, at this very particular point in time, they're going to try to solve their grief or maybe even discover the grief, because I feel like they've been feeling that for quite some time now. Yeah. Oh, the way that I have the cards placed on top of each other right now, I have the Knight of Pentacles halfway across, or like halfway on onto the Knight of, was it Cups? Knight of Cups. Yeah, Knight of Cups. So somebody might have some kind of Italian culture to them, because I'm getting the word, or the city Roma. Um, so this is like the phrase that I'm going to explain in Italian. It's like, um, in Roma, dot dot dot. But in English, it's like, in Rome, dot dot dot. So it's like, I feel like I feel like both your mind and your person's mind um has like a dream state dinner date, which is interesting. Dream state dinner date. It's interesting how that runs together. But the thing is that, um yeah, so in the card, the King of Pentacles, I split that up, where it says security. There's like a spot where the card on top of that card is blocking, where it shows only just SECU, which is Seku. It's basically like, there's something of like a specular situation. Um, ooh, so Seku and Still, from the Hanged Man, that is has like some kind of card on top of the Hanged Man, where it shows like, I feel like there's some kind of um like better perspective of things when you're sitting still. It's like, you have a better realization about that when you're still. But the thing is that, um it it caused a lot of grief. That's why your person is coming in feeling upset and worried that this is completely over. And they're going to be like, you know what, Aquarius, just say what you got to say, because I'm loyal now. Because, yeah, this is giving me like that phrase of like, um what you call it, curiosity killed the cat. Yeah. So with that being said, somebody, which is your third party, they were acting curious, and something that they saw killed them. Not physically. They're not like word for word where they like got killed or anything like that. Maybe they might have. But I would say for the majority part, they have not physically died. They have not physically gotten killed. This is more like metaphorical, where it's just like curiosity killed the cat, where it's just like they were so curious that they up and atomed. So, or maybe got so curious that they just like they didn't really hear anything, so they just like fell asleep. So this is when your person shows up. Oh my goodness. So if any of you are seeing my live through the preview, feel free to comment. Feel free to like the video. Feel free to send a little heart or something like that. Just like show that you're here. Or maybe even if you want to, you can send a comment or quote or however you like to put it in the chat. Just like do as you may to show that you're here. If you are new to my live, if you're new to my channel, please feel free to subscribe so then you can hear more content. Also, if you are wanting to send this over to somebody that you feel like that would resemble with this a lot, such as somebody that may not have become a part of this yet, where they, just like showing them. This is where the show them ropes is also applied to. So it's like Lenny, show them the ropes, or show them the ropes, Lenny. It's like shared to somebody that has not yet seen the content that I'm sending, and just like send it to them so then they can actually subscribe on their own, and have them maybe see some more content that I send out. It can either be over in the communities tab of my channel, or it could be through either live shorts or videos is where I'm currently at. So yeah, just feel free to listen in if you haven't been a part of my channel already. Yeah, this is like it shows me the person that used to have been in this situation with you, and then it shows the person that is entering a situation with you, where it's like somebody that was molested and then somebody that was finally helpful in a way where they finally improve, where they finally change, where they finally became something better. Let's go ahead and get family, which is interesting that those three were the first three of family. So there is this page of swords, which somebody is trying to throw you into some kind of education, trying to get you to become more and more educated in a way where they feel is best fit for you. But I feel like it's in the way of control, in the way to gain access to you. And they are trying to. Oh, this. Somebody's trying to steal your kindness. And it's a family member. I feel like the third party is also trying to do this, but however, this is interestingly coming out for the family, is that they're trying to steal your kindness and trying to control you through this education. So it's kind of like they're trying to one up you, when really you're just like sitting all nice and pretty, all nice and handsome, all at the very top. You're like, you ain't standing on top of me. That's what you're doing. You're just like, I ain't allowing you to stand on top of me, going towards the family. And lastly, for family, if I can pick it up, yeah, Queen of Swords. Jeez, it's like they're going to learn that you just have independence. You have what it takes to be a leader. And they don't. It's like they are going like, oh man, this is giving me like the very very dependent, very codependent, very energy grabbing person. They're like they're like you're going to help me, gosh dang it, or else. But they will soon figure out that they're on the wrong side. And finally, if you are living alone, if you are by yourself in a house, what is that going to look like? Man, okay, we have an extra. So, boy, this is not going to end well for you when it comes to this type of a thing. So, somebody that is a Leo is going to act all brave to you. They're going to be like, how do you like this? But the thing is that you're just going to invent something that is stepping you away from that person, stepping you away from this third party. And when your person shows up, I feel like when your person is gonna try their best to be brave in their conflict between you and them. But the thing is that like the third party is also going to act like that, but the third party will ultimately fail. So it's basically like, which copycat will you believe? Are you going to believe this Leo? Are you going to believe this truly brave person? because to believe this truly brave person, you're going to find out that not only are you going to be in stability, but you'll also be in satisfaction, like actual satisfaction. Like you're going to finally um, get the deepest reward, and obviously there's going to be a tower. And the thing is that this is kind of like about the demon. This is about like the darkness that is falling out of the tower, and basically you and your person are standing in this tower, where the tower goes from being filled with darkness to being filled with light, being filled with the galaxy. And this really pretty much excites your person to the way where, like, this Leo is going to be in misinterpretation about you, where they're going to be like, they're basically going to enter misinterpretation, while your person that is coming in with real bravery compared to this Leo that's coming in with a mixed behavioral bravery. Um, your person is going to come out of misinterpretation, where they're going to be coming forward and they're going to be like, you know what? I feel like I misinterpreted you, and they're actually going to state to you that they're like, look, I'm sorry, I've done something wrong in the past, and I'm doing this to make amends about that. And you're like, really? Really? Is that really what you're going to do? Interesting. And the overall about this situation, can I have overall? This is going to be tops 3 cards. Can I get overall, please? Yeah, there's the 3 cards. Yeah, right there. So there was this this interesting recuperation that happened. Somebody that like discovered a real truth, something that actually really happened, and they're kind of just like in the bed going like, oh, okay. So I guess somebody told me a complete lie. And now I'm believing Aquarius now. Now I actually understand Aquarius at this point. It's kind of like the energy where they look at the truth and they're like, oh, okay. I understand now. So yeah, it's like they're finally recuperating after all that time that they've spent uh, allowing that lie to happen, allowing this fakeness to occur, and they're going to understand that not only are they seeing this magic in front of them, but they're noticing that you are in harnessing this magic. Like, it's like not just only simple magic, not only just intermediate magic, but this is like advanced magic. This is like cutting out the illusionary and actually showing truthful like um, core value magic. And this is where it's just like completion, where it's just like you're just like putting an end to this issue between you and your person. You're putting an end to this breakaway itch. Um, yeah, it's like you're coming together in a way where it's like your person has that realization about you, where it's just like, oh, Aquarius is this. To it's this is like not the third party that's trying to enter the relationship with you. This is like your person having a realization about you, where it's just like they go from allowing a falsity to happen to finally believing the truth. So yeah. So also, I'm going to have this segment right here at this very point in time be a more intuitional side of things, about what I get through spiritual guidance. So I already have the card layout and gave you the information. Now it is about the time ahead, what's going to be happening that you'll discover, that you'll find out, things that will happen in the time later on. So this is where it comes to be where somebody decides to really jump forward into or have like a lunge forward towards you in a way where they are wanting to make amends, trying to show you their true feelings. And this is like the type of person that like kept repeating in the past, saying like, I don't like you, I'm not into you, I don't feel this with you. But they have yet at this point in time, which in the way where they finally discover it, they finally fallen in love with you in the way where they have a complete snap, where their emotions, their feelings just sneak in. Shoot it. There we go. Well, there is somebody that is sneaking around, but your person has this feeling shoot in, where it's like that shooting star shoots across you, and you're like, wow, look at that shooting star, wow. Or you see that meteorite and it shoots across, and you're like, wow, look at that. But the thing is that they looked at a very particular hued color meteor, if it is a meteor, or maybe a very particular shooting star that came from a very particular spot in the universe that shined you. The thing is that they saw that, and they're like, oh, so that's what Aquarius is. And I feel like they saw a lot of like outer body things, where they saw a lot of like things on like the skin level of the body, but also feeling whatever is on the inside of the body, not knowing that the feeling of what they're getting from the inner side of the body is actually about you. So they kind of like um, are going to be entering your fields either energetically or physically, stating that they have messed up and now they're coming towards you in a way where you're really going to be experiencing love with them. You're going to be experiencing something very profound with them. This also, what I'm going to get right at this point in time is something about this third party. This third party is going to try to sneak in, try to push their way in, try to be a little bit molestant, try to be a little bit illusionary, try to weave and bend and twist and turn certain things in you. And the thing is that you're just like uh like I always made a joke about this both in my recordings and also in my own personal life, where it's like um somebody is doing something very molestant, trying to create illusions, but it's like I always had this phrase of like fucking in the air or fucking in the flame or something like that. um so it's basically like, you're saying like flick it, but you're also saying the F word at the same time. So it's like it's like you're going over to that third party and you're like bye. And that will cause a that will cause like a tremble within your third party, where it's like they feel flucked or flicked or whatever it is, and they've been effed. Not like in love, but like effed as in like, get the F out the door and go kind of thing. And it's kind of like by the time they open up the door and they rush out the door, they fall into a pit full of fire. So it's like you knew for a fact that pit of fire was there, and it's just like, oh, you want to do that? Fine, go out the door, and you'll find out. And they go out the door and they're like, it's like that cartoon where it's like they keep running in the air and they're like, oh, bye, and they fall down. So it's like they or they like keep running in the air and they're like, they look down and they're like, and they fall down. So just be aware of that when that happens, is that they're going to finally and officially leave your energy officially. The third party, they're going to be leaving your energy officially in whole. So this is where it comes to this family/friend situation. Your friends will pretty much help you get your back about this situation, because they also have gotten a realization of what's going on, because your person actually had stated a very specific truth about their feelings about you. And your friends are going to be like, hey, Aquarius, we got you. We got your back. Just keep going forward. We'll shield your back. And it's kind of like that protective system where it's like they're kind of like preventing the third party from ever coming forward at you, while your person is like seeing the truth, being able to have that free walk space to walk towards you, in like the physical, where like they're physically walking towards you, or maybe they're maybe if your person may be new in your life, they might be just like casually walking towards you, kind of just like, okay, is my person going to recognize the truth that I'm coming out about? So yeah, it's basically like your friends are going to protect you, and your family might have some particular things to say about this relationship. Some of them might be against this relationship, and some of them are for this relationship. So it's kind of like a mixed in between, where yeah, this is like the Two of Pentacles, where it's like your family is kind of juggling. Okay, should we keep this lover for Aquarius, or should we keep the lover away from Aquarius? And it's kind of like that is just like an explosive energy in it of itself, where it's just like you're awakening not just the people that are going up against you, but you're also affirming the things that the people that are helping you, like helping them to become more helpful, more caring about you, maybe even protective. Who knows? But protective in a way where it's like allowing you to achieve what you need to achieve, and I mean like really achieve something. Like this is like something that you have been really needing to achieve personally, and these. Oh man, a lot of rings from my phone. Oh my goodness. This could be a omen. Maybe your person is going to either do it through text, maybe even phone call you, or maybe even watch some Facebook stuff about you, or look at Facebook on your page, or maybe if you are a YouTuber just like me, maybe you might notice that, or maybe receive something from your lover that like they comment on your YouTube, and they're like, "Hey, um, can I text message you, or can I call you soon? Because I'm feeling something." And you're like, interesting. So they show up, and they message you, and or maybe even call you, and it's like that like singing in the rain motion, where it's just like both of you are feeling that, where it's just like um it's like the completion in like very deep emotions. I'm not talking about like just casual emotions. I'm talking about like deep emotions. Like we're talking like the type of emotions where it's like not only just the get them in bed type of emotions, but this is more like have a family with that Aquarius. Have a stable built life with Aquarius, in a way where you're in the life with Aquarius. And that's like what your person is going through, is like they're trying to um at this point in time, trying to figure out like what can they do to really express their deepest feelings about you. So yeah. Um, Also about some of you guys that are wanting the single life. This is not for all Aquariuses. This is only just for those of you that are going through single life and will always continue to be in single life. For those of you that are in that space, I want to let you know that somebody is going to maybe befriend you in a way where it's like maybe they understand that like it's too late to be a lover with you, but they are not too late about being a friend with you. So they basically jump in and they're like, hey, look, I know I've lost my opportunity of being a lover to you. Is there any way I can be a friend of you to about something? And you're like, yeah, why not? I see all the good within you. You're go ahead. And they're like they're like shouting with like excitement, going like, yay, woohoo! All right, looks like I'm getting a lot of chimes on my phone, but that is also another confirmation that this person is going to let you know that they want to be friends with you. But this is not like the person that is always been a friend with you or always been a lover with you, but just dropped out being a lover. But this is somebody completely new, completely new. This is somebody that has just shown their face and is wanting to become a friend with you. And yeah. Also, there are some of those people that I would say you gotta be a little careful of because you know, there's the good kind, which that's the one that is in that reading, where it's like, you know, being with this person that is that had just shown in your life that is wanting to become a friend with you, which is great. That person is going to be a great friend with you. But there's going to be also other people that show up either after the fact that that new person wants to become a friend with you, or even beforehand. Where it's like either some kind of new narcissist, or it could be a already occurring narcissist, somebody that's trying to implement some kind of detriment in your life. So you got to be very, very specific for who you allow in your friendship zone. Um, yeah, because there are going to be some fake friends of yours that will want to kind of like tie you up, try to prevent you from being free, trying to prevent you from being authentic, being a leader. You know, it kind of gives me that phrase that's from Braveheart. All right, was it Braveheart? Or yeah, it was maybe yeah, it was Braveheart. Where it's like this person might just be like trying to look for their lover, but then they thought about like poisoning you, but end up finding out that not only is that some kind of potion, but they end up finding out that that potion actually was not actually poison, but it was actually instead a shape shifting potion. So it changes you from being the authentic freedom fighting person that you are, or freedom fighting finding person that you are, to more of a I would say kind of like freedom lost person, where it's like they're trying to break you away from freedom rather than allowing you to gain more and more freedom, because it's like they're trying to prevent you from gaining this freedom. And that's why this recuperation card is coming out for the overall, because they're trying to get you out of being this authentic Aquarius and trying to keep you away from your skills, trying to keep you away from the completion of yourself. So yeah. um if you liked it, please leave a like in the live, because we are down to the last little bit of our live. So feel free to like this video. Please feel free to send a emoji, maybe even heart this video, send some kind of emotion, because there are some emotions underneath the heart. So feel free to send it. If you have any comments about this, feel free to send it into the chat area. Also, if you are new to my live, if you are new to my content, please feel free to subscribe and even hit that notification bell to receive more information, or maybe even more posts that I do. And also, if you are wanting to send it to somebody that you feel like is going to love this information, going to enjoy this wonderful collection of info that I am sending to all of you, please feel free to share it to that person so they can hear about it. And also, if they are up for it, I am always up to new subscribers. So feel free to subscribe to any of you that have been either shared to, or maybe even some of you that have just came to my live specially and specifically, because I would love to see all of you create this wonderful, wonderful content of a community with me, where you can either comment down below, speak about some interesting things, maybe even while I do the communities tab in my channel, feel free to comment down below on those posts as well, if you feel like those resonate. Also, I'm going to get a YouTube short pretty soon today. So please, if you are into shorts, listen to those, because I have something very particular that's going to be coming out on that point. So anyway, love and light to you all. Take care. And as always, peace.